Hey everybody, this is Blake here, and I just want to do another collection video. It's been a while since I've done one, and I thought, why not do another one? These are both systems that I've never done a collection video on. Both collections are pretty pitiful. I have 4 games on one system and 9 in another, but I just want to do it to show how much I love these systems. They're fantastic consoles, and these consoles are the Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. Now, most people would say that they love the Dreamcast more than the Sega Saturn, but I love both of them equally. They're both fantastic systems for different reasons. People are like, oh, the Saturn doesn't have a lot of great games. I only have 4, but I've looked into it and it has a ton of fantastic games that are really under the radar and look really good. So, without further ado, here are both of my collections. Let's start up with the 4 Saturn games I own. So first off, we have Clockwork Knight, a classic Sega Saturn platform game where you play as this Nightman named, his name is really strange, I don't know. Anyways, Pepper Chow or something. And it's very colorful, very cool back then. I bet this game blew people's minds back then because it has a very cool sense of 3D, even though it's a 2D platformer. Like things coming in from the background and the foreground. Very cool, innovative game. Extremely short, not very hard to beat, but a classic. And I would love to get the sequel someday, though. And this copy kind of sucks. Yeah, the hinge broke like lots of Saturn cases. Most people hate these cases. I love these cases. They just break easy. They're so oversized and so cool. I just love them. I don't know why. Anyways, Clockwork Knight, definitely a classic platformer. Now here's a game that I only have the disc for. It's Daytona USA. A fun racing game, not much to talk about it, it's just a classic racer, kinda aged, but still fun. Daytona USA. Next is a game that this series was one of the reasons why I got a Saturn in the first place. I love these games. And let me grab something really quick just so I can say something about the series. Okay. Here's the game, Panzer Dragoon 2 Zwei. This game, I love this copy too because it's in very good condition and everything. This game is incredible. I love all 4 of these games, and I know I love Saga whenever I actually play that, but that's an expensive game. This game, okay, first off, here's Panzer Dragoon Orta, a great game in itself. But I unlocked the original Panzer Dragoon in it, which is on Saturn, but I'm going to get a copy for the original soon, but I don't have one yet. Panzer Dragoon, the original, is amazing and probably my favorite out of the 3 I've played so far, which would be Orta, Zwei, and the first one. Fantastic soundtrack, everything about this game I love. But on to the second one. The second one adds a cool Berserk mode where you can it's kind of like where you're invincible for a short time, and you shoot lasers everywhere and it destroys everything. The first game didn't have that, and that was a great addition. The graphics are definitely better in this game, though it's sad that unlike the first game, the soundtrack is not orchestrated, which is amazing for 1995, but still a fantastic soundtrack, and the gameplay is just classic Panzer Dragoon. Love it. I recommend all of these games because they have a great story to back them up, great on-rail shooting, and fantastic graphics. May be dated, but the style is just amazing. Pick these games up. You won't be disappointed. And my last Saturn game, sadly, no, this is a great game, but it's sadly my last Saturn game. Virtua Fighter 2 with its shiny silver case. I got this game for like I saw it for $5 like at a thrift store or something. I was like, why not pick it up? I didn't know if I would like it or not, because before this I had never played a Virtua Fighter game. I'm impressed by this game. The action is a little bit floaty, and the graphics are of course dated, but it's still a great fighting game. Lots of different moves you can pull off, great characters. It's just a classic. So yeah, if you have Saturn, definitely pick this game up. It's really cheap. Now on to Dreamcast. Fantastic system, like I said. Love both these consoles. Now let's start out with the classic Crazy Taxi. Love this game. It's just simple, crazy taxi fun, and not much to say about it except it's Crazy Taxi. Yeah, there's really not much to say about it. It's fun. Elemental Gimmick Gear, a very, very interesting game for the Sega Dreamcast. Funny how this game, you think they would want to show off the 3D amazingness of the Dreamcast for the time, but this game is actually mostly 2D, and it's kind of like Zelda-ish, and it's pretty interesting. I haven't played a ton yet, but I'll have to get back into it sometime. Next we have The House of the Dead 2 for the Dreamcast. Fantastic game. Fun light gun shooter, even if I only have a controller to play it with. It's still fun. Love the cheesy voice acting, love the atmosphere. It's just a fun rail light gun game. I love this game a lot. I mean, this and the sequel are fantastic games. I want a third one, Sega, now, and that is Jet Grind Radio. These games are amazingly good. The gameplay, the style, the amazing music by what's his face? It's some Japanese guy, but amazing game. Definitely more challenging than Jet Set Radio Future, which I like. This one, I like them equally because this one, I think the gameplay is better overall and more complex, and it's more of a challenge, but I love how Future is more open world. This is where you have to choose missions and do it in a time limit, but I love them both. Definitely recommend this game highly. I mean, I bought this brand new for like $10, and that's rare for a game of this age. So pick this game up, it's fantastic. MDK2, a interesting game. I think they're re-releasing it, or already did release it in HD for modern consoles. Now, I haven't played it a lot, so I don't have much to say, except for I didn't like the control scheme. It kind of sucked. But the game seems interesting, and I'll probably get into it more later. Here's a classic. Shenmue. Yes, we all love Shenmue. I knew the third one, but anyways, this is a fantastic game. I love how cinematic it is. It still holds up incredibly well today, and the graphics are fantastic. The voice acting is very great, but anyways, it's a fantastic adventure. I love pretty much everything about it, except for it can be boring at some times, but still a great game. What I hate about my copy though is that Disc 1 played perfectly. I just beat it recently, Disc 1, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Disc 2. Do some work. How does Disc 1 work and not Disc 2? It doesn't make sense, but that really sucks, but this is a great game. I definitely recommend it, but make sure all 3 discs work. It's annoying if they don't. Classic Sonic Adventure. Until Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations came out, this was my favorite 3D Sonic game, and I still love this game to death. Fantastic game all around. I don't think they could have brought Sonic 3D in a better way. I played DX before this, and that was really glitchy. I still loved it, but this is the definitive version to get. Definitely get this version. Fantastic Sonic game. Here's an interesting one. Time Stalkers. Yeah, haven't gone much into this. People say it's just a kind of mediocre RPG, but I might try it myself. Maybe I'll like it. I played it a little bit. it was just one of those games I got to have a game when I got my Dreamcast. That's pretty much it. Interesting. And the final game, which would be Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Classic game. And my favorite Tony Hawk out of every single in the series. I don't know, they did everything right in this game. I don't know, it's just a fantastic skateboarding game. The way it's played, the courses and everything, it's just really well done. Love this game. So that was my Sega Saturn and Sega Dreamcast collection. Definitely want to expand those some because I don't have a lot, and I have a really strange interest for the fascination for the Saturn. So I really want to get more into collecting for the Saturn, even though it's kind of hard to. It's not TurboGrafx 16 hard though, so I think I can accomplish that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that small collection video, which is why I talked about the games more in depth. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.